This is a all-day contest of 6 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the black and white shorts, weighing in 10 stone, 4 pound, 10 ounces, from Southampton, Rustem Fatkhullin. And in the red corner, wearing the white and black shorts, weighing in 10 stone, 1 pound, 9 ounces, a record of 4 wins, 3 by knockout, from Wigan, Joe Howarth. 6 3-minute rounds are
Yeehaw! Boom boom, shake the room. Bout number 5 of the evening. There's 6 3-minute rounds. Comes in the red corner from Wigan, Joe Howarth. 4-0 with 3 stoppages. And coming from the blue corner, Rustem Fatkhullin from Southampton via Russia. 8, 3 stoppages, 30 defeats with only 2 stoppages. Yeah, Joe can punch, he's been to the distance once.
Yeah, like you said, Lee, the Fatkhullin 30 losses and has only been stopped twice, so hopefully it's going to be a good test for Joe Howarth.
Yeah, we've seen him before, Mike. He's a good boxer. Obviously, he's now taking a journeyman mantle. He's here to earn a few quid and have a move round above him.
Yeah, it's
these prospects.
It's quite a tough kid. No doubt to look after himself. He knows how to box as well. And like you say, he's obviously took the decision to go on the road and earn some money and give these young fighters, these young prospects, a good test. And he'll certainly have a good test, I think, tonight from Joe Howarth. Or he'll be tested, sorry, by Joe Howarth.
Yeah, Joe comes with bad intentions. In Joe's corner, his former boxer, Lee Blundell from Wigan, who finished his career with 23 wins, 5 defeats and 2 draws. He knocked into former world title holder Ryan Rose out in 3. And his 5 defeats with Kelly Lockett, Steve Bendel, Anthony Farnell, Paul Jones and going like all class boxers. Now got his own stable in Wigan.
Yeah, got some quite good pedigree there, Lee Blundell. Carrying it over to his stable of fighters.
Nice barrage by Howarth. I like him because he comes to win, he comes to hurt, comes to show him what he's got.
Yeah, he seems to throw every punch with bad intentions. Doesn't waste much.
I like to see kids like this who come trying to make a statement and show what they got, you know, instead of just tip-tapping with his journeyman. He's come to hurt the journeyman. The journeyman probably knows. Got a tough fight in his hand. The referee just telling him off. As I said before, Mike, this journeyman, you know, he knows his way around. He's a good move. He's got good footwork, good shot selection, good defence. It's a great test.
Yeah, he's got a quite nice variety of shots himself. He's very good technically. He's very good. I'm sure these young prospects have, when they finish, you know, they'll know they've been in with somebody with a little bit of talent, not just somebody who's come to take the money.
Nice first round. Give it to Joe Howarth. It was competitive.
Yeah. Fatkhullin got a count himself, but yeah, I'd agree with Ellie. I think we could drop it to Joe Howarth.
Round 2.
Yeah! Boom boom of round 2. A lightweight competition. Howarth red corner. Fatkhullin blue corner. Good first round that. Lovely left up by the Russian. Always got to be careful.
Yeah, very good first round, and second round they've started where they left off. I say the Fatkhulin's quite good, quite technical. Certainly knows his way around the ring. Joe just needs to take it nice and steady, nothing silly. Just stick to his game plan.
Don't know much about the Russian, but I suggest he had probably a decent amateur record.
Yeah, seems to have. Looks quite experienced. Seems to know his way around the ring.
You know, mate, sometimes when you get in there and you're trying to do what you've worked on in the gym, the opponent does make it difficult for you if he doesn't do as you want him to do. And the Russian's certainly not going to roll over. He'll have a little go. A great defence.
Yeah, you're right there, but it's all about sticking to your game plan. They've obviously probably know a little bit about Fatkhullin, because obviously been on Steve Wood's shows quite a few times. Always gives you a look out of yourself. Don't want to sound like a broken record. And again, Joe just needs to stick to his game plan. The Russian guys, Fatkhullin, he's going to come with his own stuff. He's going to test Joe. Joe needs to be very careful and very wary, because this guy's quite capable.
Yeah, this is your bout tonight, the 6'3". So if he likes the headline act, they've left Jake Cabell on to last because he's a seasider, and probably the crowd will go home after him. I think the majority of the crowd comes to watch him actually. Anyway, getting back to this fight.
Yeah, he's got a nice tight guard, Joe. I like his guard. He keeps himself nice and tight.
I like watching him, Mike. I think he's a prospect in the making. Seeing all his fights. Do that broken record thing again. Does everyone know used to be done on the Hacienda back in the day when you were there? No, they don't.
That was a long time ago. What's hair? I think he used him on a podium.
I think Mike's thrown him out. Boom, boom, boom. Shake the room. Round 3. 6'3s. Red corner Howarth. Blue corner Fatkhullin. Competitive bout. I'll be 2 rounds to Howarth. That's not to take away from the Russian. Nice, I do like Joe's effort. That's what stands out for me.
Yeah, Joe just stalk him down there, walking him down. Again, Fatkhullin coming back with his own. Certainly makes Joe work.
Good bout actually. Bout of the night, I'd say so far.
Nice little slip there from Fatkhullin.
To throw every shot with bad intention, you've got to be fit, so Joe obviously puts the hard work in.
Yeah, it certainly must be a fit guy. He's obviously got to do this for 6 rounds.
The Russian didn't like it, so he'd come back with a few power shots of his own. Referee's not much to do. He's told Joe a couple of times for low body shots. I thought they'd above the waistband. Yeah, Joe's catching him now.
Oh, lovely look at that there.
All action, Joe Howarth. Referee warning Rustem for his head. Nice right to body from the guy from the Eastern Bloc. Yeah, so Joe's picking up, so Rustem is too.
Yeah, he seems to be when Joe puts a little bit of pressure on.
Rightly so,
come
though,
back his own. Yeah.
Fight or flight. Well, tough guy, he's not going to take it lying down. The hooks on the line. Nice shot.
Yeah, nice little combination.
Nice little salvo. So I hope you enjoy mine and Mike's commentary on VIP. Nice shots by the Russian.
Fatkhullin caught Joe with a nice jab. Be careful. Don't get complacent. Just keep yourself nice and tight.
Stick your left up. I think has Joe got a swelling on his right eye. Nice competitive round that. Yeah, he has got a swelling there. That left up.
Good round. Great entertainment for the fans.
Second round, round 4.
Yeehaw! Boom, boom, shake the room, round 4. Myself and former Central Area champion and former world title challenger Mike Gormley of Salford, Odsal in Salford actually. I've hit 3 rounds to Howarth. Always been competitive. He's certainly been about the evening.
Yeah, I think Joe's obviously looking the stronger. Punches a little bit more forceful. Fatkhullin come back with his own stuff, but the flurries. You know, he's landed his own shots, but not quite enough to convince the referee. I don't think, or will convince me anyway, that he's anywhere near won the rounds. But I like his style. Typical Eastern European, nice and relaxed. Plenty of shots, plenty of combinations.
Nice shots to the body by Joe. Russian's got a welt on his right eye there.
Yeah, seems to be cut there, Lee.
Cut. So target now with the right hook. Seen it.
Hopefully it's not bad enough to referees to intervene, and hopefully get through the round and the corner man can work on that. Be a shame to see his fight stop prematurely.
Is this the guy that got cut in Liverpool, man?
I think he was, yeah. About 3 weeks ago, and I'm sure he got caught, but it mustn't have been bad enough to give him a 28-day ban. Obviously he's still here, he's still showing up today, so that could be the result of the cut, really. A bit hard to say. I'm not sure which eye it was on. But aside from that, obviously Joe's hit the target to open that cut up anyway.
You know, you've got to take it out to these journeymen who come here, especially the better ones who you know come to whatever show them, but they don't come to win. But they do give the block a great back on their badger. They do give the prospects a good test.
Yeah, Ed needs to be careful there. Ed's coming a bit close when they're coming, you know, when they're getting together. I think Joe stands a little bit too square on when he's in front of him, leaving himself open to counters from the Fatkhullin. Again, just my observation.
Rasputin. Shot. Nice left up.
Russian coming back with his own. Once there's a little bit of a pause, yeah, has a flurry of his own.
Yeah, that was from the Russian with love. 4 rounds to Howarth, Mike.
Yeah, four rounds to Howarth.
Competitive though.
Well, a great test for him.
Second out, round 5.
Yeehaw! Boom Boom Shake Room, round 5. A very competitive bout between a Russian guy and a guy from Wigan.
You took the words right out of my mouth, really. I was about to say that, but yeah, definitely competitive.
Throws up in the tempo. See, on another day, Mike, the Russian giving a bit of backing and, you know, whatever. He probably could have done something, you know, in his career. He's 29 years of age. I do like Joe Howarth's aggression and his fitness.
Yeah, he's quite a tough guy. He's taking quite a few heavy shots off Joe Howarth here, but he's coming back with his own. I say, look, no doubt to look after himself.
Yeah, and if someone tries to give it him, pardon my, you know, my terminology, he gives it him back. Lovely uppercut by Joe.
Yeah, Joe's staying on the game there. I think he caught with a nice little uppercut there, so he's had, I think, broke his out a little bit there.
Relentless as Joe Howarth.
Yeah, like Joe likes to stay in the pocket. He knows his own capabilities. He knows he's a strong guy. He's got heavy hands. He's quite prepared to stay in there and take a few shots himself to land his own.
The first time Russians looking a bit tired, Mike.
It is, yeah. I think Joe just imposed himself a little bit more in this round.
That, and I think with him throwing these heavy shots back, I think he's tiring a little bit. He's not used to it, but maybe he's throwing it back in spite. Oh, lovely right hook. First time the action ceased a little bit. Good learning curve for Joe. Right, Lee Blundell, Jim in Wigan.
Yeah, I think both guys looking a bit tired, but Joe just on the slightly stronger side. The Russian seems to be feeling it a little bit now.
As I say, because he's up the ante.
Yeah, just going through the motions a little bit. Joe's still doing enough to win the round.
Yeah, great test. I feel the Russian sagging a little bit here, Mike.
Yeah, I think if he works that body a little bit more, I think he's going to have a bit more success and maybe could go for the stoppage. Maybe not this round, but if he steps up the next round. Don't want to sound too premature to get to the end of the round.
You've got to remember all the variables in boxing.
Oh, lovely shot.
He's getting hit, and while you're getting hit, you know, you're getting tired yourself. Yeah, he's Joe Howarth's best round this.
Yeah, probably some lovely shots there. Definitely slowed Fatkhullin down. Good round, great round for Joe.
Boom Boom Shake the Room. Boxing Touch Gloves. The final round of 6 threes. Been a good fight, Mike.
Yeah, it's been a cracking fight. Just wondering if Joe can step it up now, Joe Howarth, and maybe stop this guy. Big test for him. Big, you know, not in the sense of well, it is a big test. Fatkhulin's a big test for him, but maybe a big shout if he could stop him. He's a tough guy, but I think he was getting a little bit wary at the end of the last round.
Wary or weary?
Weary. My apologies.
Okay.
Corrected.
The punches on the edge, you see. A little bit punchy, you know. Yes, Mike meant wary.
Wary.
You might have misconstrued him as weary. But he's getting a bit tired now. But he's put a good performance in. I hope he don't get stopped. Joe's going for it. I do hope Joe stops him. But he deserves to, you know, not get his 28 days, get his dough, not get stoppage and fight again next week. He certainly knows there's been a fight though. He's getting a bit ragged now. Joe though, super fit. He's slowing a little bit though. Been a competitive 6 threes. Here at the Winter Gardens on the Steve Wood VIP Promotions in Blackpool. Right next to the sea.
Yeah, Fatkhullin still not taking a step back. You would have thought he could have maybe moved around a little bit more, try and save himself, like you say. Doesn't want to get involved too much and get stopped. He obviously stops him going forward and get his next payday.
Sometimes you know though, Mike, sometimes it's easy to stand and fight and it's to move about when you start getting tired. It's good punch picker, the Russian. A good variety of shots, mix them all up.
Joe's still looking heavy-handed though. I think he's probably looking for the stoppage here. Standing in front of him.
I rate Joe Howarth as a prospect to watch.
Yeah, definitely a special kid. 5th fight.
And he's only 19 years of age. That was the average age of the combat soldier in Vietnam. Minute 19. Referees had much to do. Joe Howarth still looks really fit. The Russians getting a bit ragged now. I brought on the vodka last night.
I think he probably feels like he's had a vodka now, all those shots he's taken off Joe. Still very competitive though to the last bell. The Russians still giving a go.
Good fight.
But great, all credit to Joe Howarth.
60-50 for Joe.
Fantastic performance.
Yeah, good fight. Do you know anything about Russian dolls? You know them dolls that go in, you know, the Russian dolls that fit into each other. Well, I used to have one, but she was inside herself. What do you have, brown sugar or white sugar? Most people have white sugar to brown sugar, it's Demerara.
Ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation please for both boxers. Thank you. The referee scores the contest 60-54 for your winner and still undefeated Joe.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.